Welcome back to Midday. We're joined now by Alexandra and Colin from Made with Love Delectable Edibles. How are you guys doing?
Great, Stephanie.
Awesome. So what are we going to do today? Everything here looks just awesome already.
We're doing something really easy today.
Nice.
We're doing Aztec chocolate Chia pudding.
Oh, right on.
It's basically, we're doing it in a jar, and it's
Can't
really
get easier than that.
We're going to serve it in martini glasses, and it's going to be shaken and stirred.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
So the deal with this pudding is, it is super delicious, rich chocolate, but it's also everything in the recipe is good for you. So it's a great way to get your chocolate fix, your sweet treat, but feel totally awesome about it.
Because it's
you're
super
feeding
healthy.
your body
Yeah.
super healthy. So Colin's gonna start one up in a jar here. So basically you need a mason jar for the recipe. You're gonna add all the ingredients, put the lid on, and shake it up.
That's it?
That's
It
it.
really doesn't get easier than that.
Yeah. So I'm starting off with a 1/4 cup of cocoa.
Okay.
And I'm going to add maple syrup and a bit of stevia and some of our Aztec chocolate spice blend. So basically an equal amount of the maple syrup, so a 1/4 cup of the maple syrup. And then I will add 2 tablespoons of our Aztec chocolate and 1/8 of a teaspoon of the stevia. And then I'm just gonna mix them together and work out any of the lumps in the cocoa or that sort of thing before we add the other ingredients.
So the cocoa, is that something you guys bring in, or just any kind of cocoa?
Well, you can use any cocoa. What we're using and what we use in our products is a French cocoa. It's 100% natural. It's got a really high content of cocoa butter.
Okay.
So you get really rich chocolate taste from it.
And same with the stevia. Is that something that you guys use from your own products?
Yeah, the stevia is a ground whole leaf stevia. And I know you can get that at the farmer's market here in Kamloops, but most health food stores will carry it too. And what I know about stevia is, if you try and use stevia as a complete substitute for your sweetener, it tastes horrible. It's just too strong of an aftertaste. But what you can do with stevia, which works really well, is you just use a little bit of stevia to up the flavor of your other sweeteners. And by doing that, you're getting more sweet, but less refined sugar or less glucose.
Right.
So we're just using a pinch of stevia in there, about 1/8 of a teaspoon. And that is going to give us a little bit more sweetening power of the maple syrup. Kind of like using 6 tablespoons rather than the 4 tablespoons that we're using today.
Okay.
Stephanie, could you pass me one of those spoons?
Yep.
That'd be great. Thank you.
There you go.
Perfect.
And so do you recommend having this at room temperature or chilled, or does it work both ways? How long does it stay in the fridge and that sort of stuff?
You can use this recipe. You can do it either as a pudding or you can do it as a smoothie.
Oh,
and
okay.
because it really is, it's seeds and nuts and we're using grass-fed organic milk today, but you can use organic coconut milk or almond milk in the recipe. So you're getting everything healthy for you. It's a great thing to do for breakfast. You feel like you're having dessert, but you're getting really incredible nutrients.
And so when you're doing the smoothie, would you just up how much milk you're putting in, or how much fruit you're putting in to make it a little bit thinner, thin it out a bit?
That recipe, all of the steps to this, it's already up on our Facebook page.
Oh, right on.
And so do you know how to get us on Facebook?
Earth Market.
Yes.
Ah.
So, and the easiest way to do it, Earth Market is our online store. So our Facebook page sort of runs in with that.
Right.
But the easiest way to get there is to go to www.madewithlove.ca.
And that's a great website. You guys have everything on there. Seriously, I was on there and I was amazed. You guys have recipes, you have meals for vegan meals, for gluten-free, for wheat-free. Everything is on there. It's an amazing page. And then it links to your Facebook page there as well, right?
It is. Right when you go to Made with Love, right in the top corner, it will say join us on Facebook.
Okay.
So if you click that, it'll go right onto the Facebook wall. You don't actually have to be a Facebook member. You can still access all of our recipes and photos and things on Facebook.
Right on.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I would really highly recommend checking out the website because you guys do have good stuff on there. And the packaging that you guys have too, on top of it being 100% plastic free and all that sort of stuff, very cool packaging for gift giving.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah. Do you guys do a lot of that? A lot of
Yes.
baskets and stuff like that?
Well, if you go on our Earth Market store, so again, you would go www.earthmarket.etsy.com.
Okay.
And there you can do all your Christmas shopping. And it all goes out in boxes with flower petals and hearts.
nice.
Looks beautiful. And instead of running around the mall at Christmas going nuts, you go click, click, click.
Yeah.
It gets shipped directly to whoever's address.
Super easy.
Yeah.
That's great. And so you guys are based in Kamloops now, right? Because
Yes,
you came
we are.
from out east.
Yeah.
And now you're over here.
Yes, we
Yes.
are. We started in Nova Scotia about 14 years ago. And that's where Colin's family's from. And then my family is all here in BC. So about 7 years ago, we came back and started this on the West Coast.
Right on. So we will finish up here. And again, go check out the website. Madewithlove.ca, right? Super easy. Madewithlove.ca. Go there. You can click on there. The recipe for this is on your Facebook page.
Yeah.
And we're going to be back after the break. We'll be joined by Dr. Hunter, which are going to talk about pets. But then we're going to be joined by you guys again a little bit later on.
Yeah, we'll taste it.
Yeah, exactly. Stick around. We'll be back with more Midday. Welcome back to Midday. We're joined again by Alexandra and Colin. We're going to make some more. We're going to finish this up, this Chia chocolate pudding.
Yeah.
It just already looks delicious. I don't know what more you could possibly do to make it even better.
Totally. So just to recap, we basically did a quarter cup of cocoa, a quarter cup of maple syrup, 1 tablespoon of the stevia, and
1 tablespoon Aztec
excuse me,
chocolate and an eighth of a teaspoon.
Thank you.
Teaspoon of stevia.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet. And now I'm just adding a quarter cup of chia seeds.
Half a cup.
And I'm hitting.
Leave her with the measurements.
This was my downfall as a basketball player too. But anyways, I managed to get some in the bottle. And then we're going to also add a quarter cup of shelled hemp seeds.
I love hemp seeds. They're awesome in everything. They're so good. My kids love them too.
The combination of those hemp seeds and chia seeds is amazing for your health. The chia seeds have tons of omega-3s. The hemps have really usable protein and an awesome omega-3, omega-6 ratio for our body. So it's kind of like breakfast, but it's chocolate.
Yeah.
And some of you guys are going, chocolate? Chocolate's not good for me.
Yeah.
But the reality is, actually, it's just the refined sugar in the chocolate that's not good for you.
It's the pure cocoa that's actually good for you. Right.
Pure cocoa, about a quarter cup, has, give or take, about 150 milligrams of magnesium, which is a nutrient all of us need, kind of a supplemental level of magnesium. So if you do this recipe, you're getting your whole magnesium supplement in this little sort of jar that you can have as pudding or as a smoothie.
Yeah, and I was reading recently too about magnesium, that our bodies don't have a lot of magnesium as it did 20, 30 years ago. So, and it's really hard to supplement magnesium. So this is an awesome way.
Yeah, when I started learning about that, I started adding chocolate in a cocoa form with an unrefined sweetener as like a regular everyday thing in our life because, yeah, we all need more of it.
Awesome.
So I've just added a cup and a half of milk, and you could go as high as 2 cups of milk in this. So
To make it more of like a smoothie?
The recipe gives you that option. And now I'm just going to get everything off my spoon, and
Shake it
that'll
up
be
in the
done
mason
with
jar?
the stirring part, and we'll get into the shaking part. And then it's just shaking and letting sit, and then eating.
So this guy, you're gonna let it sit for at least half an hour or an hour in the fridge, and it will go from this really thin sort of liquid, which Colin's got there, to this nice thick gooey pudding, which I have over here. And then Marcel's got an awesome close-up shot there. It's beautiful. And if we look over here on this guy, what I've done there is I've just put my pudding in the bowl, and then today I'm using these organic Italian prune plums because they are really incredible this time of year. And I'm just gonna sort of toss a few of those guys on top. And then I've chopped up some fresh hazelnuts. So I'll just sprinkle those on as well. And that gives us this incredible chocolate dessert.
That is
but also
beautiful.
kind of a breakfast.
There you go. So again, we can get the website off of their Facebook page at Earth Market, and go to their website as well, madewithlove.ca. Amazing website. All the links are there. And again, you can get to the Facebook from there and get this amazing recipe. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to take
welcome.
a bite in just a second here.
There's one for you.
Thank you.
So anybody who wants to come and taste the recipe, come on down to the Save On Foods in Sahali this afternoon between about 3 and 6 to taste it.
There you go. Thank you guys so much for coming in. That was amazing. I can't wait to bite into this.